The race starts in 10 minutes. I'm still in my pyjamas. What's up, guys and girls? Good morning, happy Friday. That is by far the closest I've ever left it to missing the start of a race. I've literally jumped on now with 2 minutes to spare before the race kicks off. It's Friday's ZHR Hare and Hounds ride. I'm in the C group, so I do actually have a little bit longer to warm up, but actually getting on the bike with 2 minutes before the main event starts is not good. I'm still actually mixing my drink, as you can see. Looking forward to this one, although my legs aren't. I'm still recovering from the ZHR mountain ride the other day, where I sort of got a bit of cramp during that one, so my legs are feeling particularly tight this morning. But maybe this is just the kind of spin I need to loosen things up, but we shall see. So I'm going to shut up now, finish getting myself ready with my gloves and banana. I'm not going to have time to put contact lenses on this morning because I'm not good. I'm not quick at doing it, so I've not got time to do that. I'm just going to have to put up with the old sweaty glasses dropping down my nose and having to constantly keep pushing them up, or I'll ditch them altogether. So I will. In fact, I might just stay here now to watch the D's go off. In actual fact, no, they're not going to go off until 1 minute past the hour, so I need to set up my time is app on my phone so that I know when I'm supposed to start. So I'll catch you then. Right, apologies, I did miss the start of the D group because I didn't realise the countdown was actually going to finish at 1 minute past 11. Really not paying attention this morning, as you can tell. So the D's have gone off. Good luck to everybody there. So I've now got 2.5 minutes before I can go. So I'm going to press A on my, press A on my keyboard and at least get some kind of spinning done in my legs before my race starts. So catch you in a sec. Okay, here we go. So we're in the last 2, 1, go. Oh, C grade in 1 minute, it's saying, no? Hang on. Whoa, that was kind of lucky. I was sure we went at 4 minutes past 11. Maybe not. Right, so I've managed to stop. Right, okay, so someone else now calling out C grade in 30 seconds. I think a few others made a similar mistake to me. I'm not absolutely sure what's going on. So I assume we're going at 5 minutes past 11. Rich Vickers is here. He's right behind me. Good to see you, buddy. I believe he will be calling out the starts because I don't think Robert Massimiliani's here today. Aileen seems to be doing a good job of giving everybody a countdown. So yeah, we've got sort of 10 seconds to go. Hopefully this one actually is the start of the C's. All right, here we go. Not quite sure what time that was that we left, but I make that 11:05 right now. All right, anyway, let's try and group up while I'm still eating my breakfast. Cheers, Jay Gorilla, for the ride on. I can see you are in the B group. Very well deserved. I can't believe you were a C for so long, if I'm honest. Alright. I'm not quite sure what happened, whether it was just me being far too slow off the start, but I'm already 17, 18 seconds off what I think is the main group of C's. So I'm going to have to almost time trial this along with, looks like Kato Robert, who's able to put out a lot more power than me. So maybe we can work together and bring these guys back. Cheers, Rob Elwood, for the ride on. Now, Kato Robert's far too powerful for me. I've not had any warm up, and this isn't the way I want to start, that's for sure. And luckily, we're not taking in the Box Hill climb today, I don't believe. So there might be opportunities for harder efforts at some point. Try and bring all this back together. I think it was just me not really being ready that's caused this split. I've got iFox right in front of me now. Right on, buddy. I've got A. Jenks, 28 seconds behind, S. Chiba and J. Ossola at 39. And then I think it's probably all the Bs after that. Yeah, the main group up front are flying along. So mid threes, low to mid threes, in a group of about 10 or 15 riders, I think. And 25 seconds up the road, so not sure how we're gonna try and regroup on that one. Okay, it's nice to see that we're turning right at the top here and not heading off towards the climbs. It's very much a welcome sign. The slippery glasses have started already. Yeah, look, the group of C's up front are absolutely flying. I'm gutted I didn't manage to get in on them right at the beginning. They're putting out more power than me anyway, and all sharing the workload nicely. So it's a great team effort. I just wish I was in that team. So Kato Robert is putting out a call that the C's need to regroup at the start line. I think it's too late for that, unfortunately. To come under the Flamme Rouge for the first time. So 900 metres to the start of the first proper lap. Or does this count as the first lap? When you start in the start pen, does it still count? I hope so. Yeah, I think this is lap 1 of 6. So I assume that's going to change to 2 as soon as I come over the line. As we come under the tunnel and hit the red tarmac of the Mall, this brings back memories both of fondness and agonising cramp pain from the Ride London, in real life Ride London ride. So it's an amazing feeling coming down here with the stands and the crowds at the side. It's really good. Right, so the lap counter hasn't changed. So this, I believe, is now lap 1 of 6. Woo. I think I'm going to see the main bunch of C's are going to come past me in the opposite direction very soon. They're that far ahead. Is that them there on the other side? Look like it. Yeah, I think that's them. Right on, guys. Sorry I'm not with you. Thanks C Sharp from ZTR for the ride on. Appreciate that. Okay, so I managed to pull back in on Kato and Holzman. So hopefully we can sit together and work together for a little while. I'm going to try and do without the glasses for a while, so apologies if I get all the names even more wrong than usual. Need to do a quick mention of my new favourite cap, my very retro 711 cap. I believe the 711 team are either riding or have ridden on Zwift at some point. I've got a feeling it's over the weekend for WBR, in which case I will try and jump on and sport this rather sexy little number again. Okay, so there's 4 of us in this group now, of Kato Robert, Holzman, Kay Blake and myself. And we're all holding high 2s to 3s most of the time, so a decent steady pace. Blake's just dropped off now. He's down at 0 watts per kilogram, so some kind of technical, I would imagine. Unlucky Kay Blake. Right on, buddy. Looks like he's got it spinning again now. But unfortunately, he's lost sort of 20-30 seconds in that little spell. just give you a quick check on what I think's happening up with the front of the C's. We've got Rich Vickers, T-Cat, Jay Stobb, Jay Parker, N Miller. They're all about 1:30, 1 minute 40 up ahead. I'm sure there are more in that group, but they're obviously doing a great job at ensuring that the B's can't catch up with them. And I would imagine they're already closing in, if not have passed some of the D's. That's a really fast pace they've been keeping there. I'm still in this little trio of myself, Holzman and Cato Robert. Speaking of the B's, I can see T Stano, T Hughes, A Lim, S Mendel, D Williams, J Sol, J Gorilla Peterson, T Trigg, R Gibson, R Hanson, B Cox, C Richard, all working as a very tight unit, just 125 seconds, sorry, 1 minute and 25 seconds behind me. So they are flying and working as a very well controlled large group. Thanks C Harris for the ride on. I think that's Kaz Harris if I'm right. Apologies if it's not, but thanks anyway. Let's try some ride-ons out. B Holzman, ride on. Cato Robert, ride on. It's my little trio. I'll try and get some of the other guys a bit further into it. I wish I had the capacity to multi-screen these recordings. So I'd absolutely love to have a sprint finish, which I need to do in my sort of first person view, or that sort of just behind the bike view. That's where I have the most control. But I'd love to be able to record it from all the other camera angles at the same time, so we can relive any close finishes from different cameras. This one in particular, this overhead view, would be brilliant for a really tight sprint to the line. Okay, so we've got the B's less than a minute behind now. So on that pace, they're going to have me by beginning of the third lap, I reckon. Halfway through the race. That's bad. I'll do my best to jump onto them if I can when they arrive. In fact, is that them? I think that's them on the other side of the road. Oh dear. That's a depressing sight this early into the race. I'll try and think of all the excuses I can list. Obviously, terrible preparation this morning. I thought this was starting at 11:30, if I'm perfectly honest. Obviously, I've done 3 races in the week in a 24-hour period, which, as everybody knows, will take serious toll on your ability to race. So that's my main one. What else can I think of? Oh, I've got really crappy socks on today, so they're just slowing me down. Forgot my glasses. That's probably worth, I don't know, 0.2, 0.3 of a watt per kilogram. Easily. I lied about having a cold the other day, but I can do that again. So I've still got the cold that I had the other day. Haven't had breakfast, that's actually true. I've been eating a banana, trying to fuel up. I had a coffee. I think that's about it. Not calibrated my trainer, so I think that's knocking off about 15-20% of my power as well. Incidentally, while I'm riding this race, I'm hoping that the mountain SCR race from the other night will finally have uploaded to YouTube. I actually started uploading that at about 9 o'clock yesterday evening. I left my computer on overnight and came down this morning and it was still on sort of 92%. and just sat there, wouldn't move from 92%. So I had to restart. Luckily, it sort of restarted from the 92%, but it still was clicking up very slowly. It's set to auto-publish as soon as it's finished processing it, so hopefully, as I'm speaking to you, that video is now online, which will mean I've finally caught up with myself, and the only videos I have left to upload will be this one. Right, so what did I say about getting to 3 laps before the bees catch us? That was wishful thinking, it seems. B. Hansen, S. Mendel, and a whole host of other bees. Just a couple of seconds behind now. I can see D. Wagner up ahead. Good to see you, buddy. As Mr. Mendel from the bees comes flying past me. Try and latch onto his wheel. I've got a draft boost. There we go. Alright, let's just hold on to S. Mendel for a while. And here's the rest of the bees. Alright, come on, let's just try and get into this bunch. And Cato Roberts managed to stay with me as well in this bunch, which was brilliant. And I managed to get myself in the middle here, which is nice. Let's see how long I can last here, to be honest. Right on, Jay Gorilla. So Holzman's managed to stay here. Cato Roberts dropped back, but he's putting out 5.5 watts per kilogram to get himself back on. Good going, buddy. I'll just shout out some of these bees, as they're riders I don't regularly get to mix with the exception of Jay Gorilla, who occasionally slums it with us C's. So we got Gibson, Mendel, Gorilla, Richard, Williams, T. Trigg, B. Cox, J. Sol, B. Holzman, who's the other C in this bunch. I think that's it. I think Cato Roberts dropped off the back a little bit. T. Trigg, did I say T. Trigg? Apologies if not. That was a very timely little feather boost there. I feel my legs really softening up. This is not going to be easy. Just try and stay with these guys for very long. I actually came to watch the final stage of the last year's Tour of Britain. Right around here I was standing for most of it. I've got to say, if you haven't yet, you've got to try it. It's a brilliant place to watch a bike race. That front group has pulled off. I'm just going to hope that the guys I'm with have got it in them to try and draw them back. It's looking unlikely, if I'm honest. I can still feel cramped from the other day. I'm not resting my muscles properly. Another nice Tron bike there, just gone past. So I'm now with B. Cox, B. Holzman, J. Sol, J. B. Officio. I recognise that name. Hello, pal. The main bunch of bees now are 9 seconds up the road and holding really good power, so have to just say goodbye to those guys. Alright, we are catching up with the D's though. I can see, I think Jay Jure is possibly the first one we're going to come up against, then I.M. Slough, K. Robertson, D. Wagner, J. Stobb. I think they're the first bunch of D's that we'll get to, hopefully. Right on, D Wagner. Good job, buddy. K Robertson. Right on, my friend. I am Slough. Right on. I can't go through all of you, I'm afraid. So I'll lose touch with my own group, which it looks like I already have. So I've got to try and power through here if I can. Some of the Ds have done a great job in latching onto the group I'm in with Holzman and some Bs, managing to hold sort of 2.83 watts per kilogram. The boom bike cam from the Bs has come flying through at like 8 watts per kilogram. Well done. And we got ZHR at 9 watts per kilogram, flew through as well. I didn't even see it on screen, I just saw it from the timing chart at the side. Some of the A's have come past as well now. I can't see the name, it's moving around. Sakumi, is that right? Kato Robert as well, who I sure was dropped off the back. He's now 2 seconds up the road. I don't know how I didn't see that. But great job, pal. I was having to power then as though it was the last lap in an attempt to try and get back on these boys. I don't think I'm going to do it. Took 1 second to take my cap off. It turned into a 3 second deficit out on the course. Come on. They're just going to go now. Oh, I've got an aero. Right, let's try again. Is that going to do it? Come on, just bring me back on, please. Yes. Nearly. There we go. Oh, now I've got to try and stay on. Do with that aero again now, just to stay with these guys. I need to stop pedaling just for a second to stretch. I feel cramp coming in. Okay, so I've still got around me J Soul, B Holzman from the C's, B Cox, C Plant from the D's. Good ride, man. Really good. That's all it's showing in my group, but it seems like a lot more, unless there's a lot of guys in here that aren't part of the race, which may well be the case. Got D Simkis from the B's. Why is he not showing up? Oh, he's in a different race from the B's. Oh, my left knee is agony. Anyway, I've got to stop moaning and just get on with it. Oh, someone's got a feather power up there. Kato Robert, is it, I think? Right on, ZHR from the D's. I think he's run out of time. Having to call it a day. Am I right? Or is he just saying goodbye to someone else? Either way, right on, buddy. Thanks Pippa Graham from ODZ for the ride on. Good to see you. I think I'm going to start a poll. Who gives the most ride-ons during my videoed rides? Whether it's Eric Gray, who I think probably wins it, Pippa Graham, Rich Vickers, Jay Gorilla, Jay Grenfell, T-Lord. Sorry if I'm forgetting any. My mind's a bit mushy at the moment. But they seem to be really consistent with the ride-ons. I really appreciate it. I can see our Lions coming from the A's, and M Tuz, Jay Creel. Jay Creel is third, 17 seconds ahead. Tuz and Lions 20 seconds ahead. So I'll see you very shortly, guys. So I've got to keep an eye out for any kind of breakaway now from this little bunch. Just 3.7 k's to go. It's all very tight and cagey. There we go, here come the A's. Creel, just gone past. Lions has gone past. Thanks Pete Wilson for the ride on. Good to see you, pal. Hope to see you on a ride soon. M Tuz has gone past. Holzman has had a bit of a kick there. I wonder if he's trying to hold on with the A's. Wouldn't it be a bad tactic? So I'm going to have to react to that, unfortunately. Thanks A Robinson for the ride on. Well done Tank Boy, just gone past. They're just able to step it up as soon as I catch them. Come on guys, let me on. I don't think Kato Robert wants a sprint. He's trying to force it hard from a long way out. I haven't got it. I can feel, if I try and put any hard effort in, I'm going to cramp all over the place. That was cramp, that word, by the way. I can't. Right, come on, what we got? Yeah. I'm sorry guys. I'm not going to be chasing those guys down at the sprint this time. Well done Jay Soul. This is too much for me this week. Okay, I've got B Cox now from the Bees. Right on me. See if we can at least pull Jay Soul back in a little bit. Holzman and Kato Roberts, fantastic job guys. At that kind of strength at the end there, they're sprinting out for the finish. I think Kato Roberts got it. Great job. Okay, start winding up a bit if I can. Come on, get Jay Soul. Oh, he's up in the 8s. Come on. Have I got it? Have I got it? Have I got it? Yes. Oh, unlucky Jay Soul. Good effort, man. Oh. Oh. Okay, so podium. Wai Ling from the Bees, Toritama from the Bees, and Wai Node rounding off the top 10. S Sakuma, Bike Boom, Uchida, Kim, Watanabe and Chen. Well done. Where are we with the C's? Let's have a look. I think possibly B ZHR was the first for the C's, followed by K Tani. Then we've got Rich Vickers. Well done, mate. Great job. T de Groot, G Dunn, G Partain, J Ayton, C Anderson, A Cox, P Rosso, R Bodley. Then we've got Hanson and Trigg and Lynn from the B's, Hughes, Gibson and Staino from the B's, Mendel, Richard, Runge from the C's in fact, and Son, Essange, Klug, Creel from the A's, R Lyons from the A's, just Pippin J Gorilla. Well done, buddy. J Parker, M Tuz, B Holzman and Cato. Holzman managed to nick that in the end. Well done. What an effort that must have been. I missed the sprint. Sorry, guys. Then J Sol. Looks like it's a dead heat between myself and J Sol. Well done, pal. B Cox just 0.2 of a second behind me. And then we've got C Plant, Tank Boy and Ormsby. So 82 riders started that. I finished 52nd. So there's still a few guys to come in. But I'm glad I had something for a little run at the end there with J Sol and B Cox. Well done, guys. And that's it for the racing for this week. I'll be doing the ride on for Team Type 1 tomorrow at, I think it's 3 o'clock UK time. It's obviously there's a bit of confusion with the events module at the moment with all the WBR races and rides going on. But it should be 3 o'clock GMT. Hope you can join me. I will be jumping on for a WBR ride at some point as well. Hopefully a nice gentle one. And then on Sunday, 10:30 AM GMT. Anyone fancies it? My challenge this week, I will very, very slowly climb to the top of the Watopia mountain. Probably up to the tower, because that's where you get the most speed coming back down the other way. And I will attempt to hit 100 kilometers an hour, which I don't think I've done. I know there's a badge for it in the game, and I'll have to check. I can't remember if I've got that one, but I'm pretty sure I haven't. And I gave it a kind of go the other day and got up to 90. That was part of a race where I'd already raced up the hill. So I'm going to take it nice and easy, and then full on sprint, hopefully with an aero boost or something. See if I can get 100k coming down the other side. Given that I'm not going to climb back up again to try again, it's going to kind of be a one shot and it works or it doesn't. So we'll see how it goes. But anyone wants to join me with that, give me a tow down the road or up the mountain, please do. 10:30 AM GMT right here. And I'll be then back on the race schedule for next week. So if I don't see you, have a great weekend. Thanks very much for watching. Catch you soon. Ciao.